McGraw-Hill Audio presents The Marine Corps Way, using maneuver warfare to lead a winning organization. Written by Jason A. Santamaria, Vincent Martino, and Eric K. Clemons, Ph.D. Read by Michael Prichard. Chapter 1. Maneuver Warfare. Reality is chaotic. Events in business never proceed exactly as planned. Environmental factors, such as unforeseeable contingencies, fleeting opportunities, rapid and disruptive change, and market-altering technological innovations, all contribute to a natural tendency toward disorder that frustrates business leaders and military leaders alike. Opponents' actions, designed to alter or even destroy order, limit the successful implementation of well-laid plans. A heightened threat of global terrorism and the recent slew of corporate scandals have only aggravated this tendency toward disorder. The events of September 11, 2001, have altered our personal and professional sense of safety, security, and certainty, perhaps for many years to come. And the blatant lapses in integrity by executives at companies such as Enron, Health South, Tyco, and WorldCom have eroded investors' faith in corporate America and underscored the need for trust and integrity in the character of our business leaders. Business leaders thus need a novel approach that takes these realities into account and even enables organizations to thrive in their midst. Such an approach exists, but outside the business world, on the battlefield. Maneuver warfare aims to outflank the enemy through a sequence of rapid, focused, and unpredictable moves that target his weaknesses and render him unable to analyze or respond effectively. Equally compelling should be the emphasis that maneuver warfare places on trust, integrity, initiative, and unselfishness, four intangibles that we could use a little more of in today's business environment. Finally, the approach that we are advocating is a prescription that recognizes the ethical implications of actions taken. In business, as in war, the line between fighting smart and fighting dirty should never be crossed. Maneuver warfare defined. Maneuver warfare represents, in the words of war fighting, a state of mind bent on shattering the enemy morally and physically by paralyzing and confounding him, by avoiding his strength, by quickly and aggressively exploiting his vulnerabilities, and by striking him in a way that will hurt him most. Its ultimate objective is not to destroy the adversary's forces, but simply to render them unable to fight as an effective, coordinated whole. For example, instead of attacking well-established enemy defensive positions, maneuver warfare prescribes bypassing those positions, capturing the enemy's command and control center in the rear, and cutting off supply lines. Moreover, it embraces the uncontrollable factors that inevitably shape competitive encounters as keys to vanquishing the foe. This approach stands in stark contrast to more simplistic and brutish forms of combat, so-called wars of attrition, where combatants lined up in fixed positions and endeavored to overwhelm one another with superior firepower, as wars were generally fought through the First World War. The nature of warfare. To understand maneuver warfare, you must first understand warfare, the larger context into which maneuver fits. A resource-based conflict mediated by human and environmental factors, warfare is a continuous process of move and countermove where opposing forces are constantly trying to impose their respective wills on one another. This ultimate test of will takes place on multiple levels. On the physical level, it is a test of firepower, weapons technology, troop strength, and logistics. At the psychological level, it involves intangibles such as morale, leadership, and courage. At the analytical level, it challenges the ability of commanders to assess complex
Sample complete. Ready to continue?